So Jenna, tell us a few things about you and what's going on with the scene.
Well, I'm the marketing director at Scene. I've been there for about 6 months now, and we're an entertainment magazine in Cleveland, Alternative Weekly. We have a ton of events coming up and going on that we do all the time, and especially now in the summer. We definitely have a lot of things with concerts and just different festivals and things like that. So it's a good time to be in the Cleveland scene.
Okay. I'm hearing about this. Is it an Ale Fest that's going on coming up in July, or what's going on? So tell me. Okay.
It is on July 28th, and it's
Okay.
in Lincoln Park in Tremont. And basically what it is you get a cup and drink tickets, and you get to go around and taste different beers from all over Cleveland.
Who doesn't like beer?
Right, exactly.
So you can drink
And it
have a good
benefits
time.
Tremont West also, and
Okay.
it's just a really good event. We have bands and we play games, volleyball and stuff. And last year, this is our 4th annual one, so it should be a really good
Should be
event.
good,
It gets
should
bigger
be.
every year, so hopefully this one is even bigger than last year.
Okay. And I hear you all have something big going on at the aquarium coming up. So
Yes.
tell us a little bit about that.
Well, before the Ale Fest, we are
Okay.
having a bazaar at the aquarium, and what it is it's just really to showcase local boutiques, designers, artists, anybody that is local and crafty, and people can buy a ticket, walk in, view the museum or view the aquarium, and then they get to shop local as well.
Okay.
So,
Oh, that's
yeah,
cool.
just
That's
a different twist on a craft show.
Okay.
So.
Okay. Well, with the Scene magazine, with you all being, I guess, just a key magazine in Cuyahoga County, how do you all, what do you all decide to put your magazines and structure it around for young professionals to find the magazine and different entertainment that you all put in the magazine to attract the young professionals just around the county?
We really try to, the magazine, the demographic is pretty wide. It ranges from 18 to 45.
Okay.
So we try to really get everything, like a whole broad spectrum. So we really, for young professionals, try to showcase a lot of the young local talent that is out there right now. You know, there's so many people that are starting clothing designs, people that are in the industry with DJing, bands and local artists. So we really try to showcase those people and make sure that they are recognized.
Okay. Well, tell us a few. Can you tell us a few of the new bands or the new people that may be coming up in the city of Cleveland that people do need to know about at home? Or?
Yeah, definitely. Well, just recently we, on our cover that will be coming out tomorrow, it's with local streetwear designers, and like Ilthy, they're in Gordon Square, Another Enemy, they're down in Cleveland Heights, and then Heart and Soul, which is in Coventry.
Right,
so
right.
just how basically they're getting recognition from all these hip hop artists all over, and they're wearing their clothes, and they're based right here in Cleveland.
Okay.
So it's pretty interesting, it's pretty cool. And then with the bands, I mean, we showcase people like MGK, of course, and Kid Cudi, but then also Iphonic and people like that are local, Aaron Lafette, Brittany Elise, people like that. So.
Okay. So those are some really good local artists, I would say. So with the Scene magazine, and just really with your own opinion, what do you feel one of the biggest assets is to keep young professionals here in Cuyahoga County, if it pertains to entertainment, lakefront, casinos, just things of that sort?
I think that the biggest asset is that everybody works together here, and I noticed that a lot of people, they collaborate and they promote each other. So this is a big music town, I think. It's not really a big fashion town, even though I feel that people are starting a lot of like t-shirt lines and things like that. So really, everyone's really working together, and the DJs are supporting the bands and the different artists, and everyone's kind of supporting together and working together. So I think that plays a big part in it.
Okay. So the working together part is, I guess, is one of the biggest pieces that you see.
I do. I think that like no one here really works against each other. They're working for it. So all these young people that are out here, instead of just branching out and thinking that they can do everything themselves, they work together, and I think that the collaboration is really good.
Okay.
So,
Well, that's definitely cool. So tell us what your day is like working at the Scene magazine. I'm pretty sure everybody wants to know, where is the Scene office? What do they do at the Scene office? How do you all attract the talent? You know, so what's the whole breakdown of the Scene? What's your day like at the Scene?
Well, the Scene office is actually, we're located right by your barbershop.
Oh, okay.
So next time you're there, you can stop by. We're on West 9th,
Okay.
and we're in the building like right on Superior. We're on the 8th floor, so anyone can stop by.
Okay.
And every day is really different for me. I do different things every single day. I mean, I do ads, I do basic marketing things, I come up with events and promotions, social media. I really just do everything.
Okay.
I don't have a limit where I stop.
Right.
So if someone needs something, I do it. If I feel like I need to do it, then I do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I look for things, I research, so it's all different.
Okay. So how does a person get into the Scene magazine? Like, let's say if you have up-and-coming artists, young people that may have new businesses. What's the concept of how do you have to send a press release? How does it to go about getting into the Scene magazine?
Yes, the best thing to do is to send a press release. You send it to really whoever, it depends what you're looking to do. If you're a band, you send it to a certain person. I like when people send it to me because then I can kind of direct it to where I think it should go. Everybody, you'd be surprised how many people like send things to us. I mean,
Right.
we get things all the time, and everybody they're talented. It's just what their worth ethic is, and like basically you need to prove yourself a little bit, but also we don't want to go too far beyond where we missed it, and
Right.
it's like now we're recognizing this local talent in Cleveland when it's already been established. Like we want to catch it first.
Right.
I want to catch like the new and upcoming things before they're going crazy.
So what does prove mean?
Well, I just think that like prove like their talent. You mean?
Right. Like how does what does prove to the Scene mean? Does it mean send 20 emails? Does it mean what does prove mean?
No, I think it's not that. It's just anyone can say that they're, oh, we're starting a band, or oh, you just started this new, I'm a photographer, or I just started this new clothing line. But it's really about what makes yours different, or like how are you different? What's more creative about yours, and
Right.
what's that special niche? And I mean, people like the Cleveland Clothing Company, they obviously have something great, a great product, and it caught on. And
Right.
now there's other people that I think stem off of it, but you can tell like what people are catching on to and getting. So.
Okay. So where do you hang out? What are good places for young professionals to go to hang out when it comes to, let's say, restaurants? Let's just pick 3 of them: restaurants, club, and then entertainment venues. Let's start with those.
I hang out everywhere. My new favorite restaurant is Burger 9.
Okay.
I think
right down the street from the office.
Yeah, I think I've eaten
Right.
every single burger on that list.
Do you like the lamb burger?
I do.
The lamb burger's
I do.
all right.
I do like lamb burger.
Okay.
I had to switch to lamb after I had about 30 of the other ones because I thought I might have a heart attack sometime soon. No, I like there. I love Redstone.
Okay.
That's like one of my favorite places on the west side, and they just remodeled, and I really like it there.
Okay.
And then on the east side, I mean, it's hard over there. There's not that many like local places, but I really like just lemongrass or places like that.
Okay.
For clubs, I don't know what we would say, like what clubs
Well,
are.
Club lounge,
clubs,
hangout, club lounge hangout.
I'm like West 6. I hang out at Liquid a lot.
Okay.
I just feel comfortable there. I like it there.
Right.
That's like my one place. Then, on the east side, I like B-side, all those type of places. I think they're awesome. And I think that, and then on the west side, I just kind of go wherever. I think they're all pretty cool. But I think that in each different spot, you kind of, it just depends on where you're trying to go. I think you need to go everywhere and kind of network with everybody.
Right.
Because there's different talent everywhere.
Right.
Yeah.
And with these little pockets, like the places that you talked about, is it different talent in each place? Is it like a different crowd or a different feel?
I think it's definitely a different feel. Like I think when you're downtown on West 6, it's a completely different feel than if you're in Coventry or if you're in Ohio City or in Lakewood or places like that. I think that there's talented people there, and then there's other people, and sometimes they don't always feel that same way about each other, but they are still both talented. So I think that you just kind of can't be biased and kind of just need to expand your options.
Okay. Well, that's definitely cool. That's definitely cool. You're just so pretty, you know.
Oh,
you know how
thanks.
sometimes you look, oh gosh. But sometimes, people don't know the people behind the scenes that are really putting all the stuff in. And a lot of times people don't get a chance to see, the people that really should be out in the front. So it's great to have you on the show today.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
When we come back, we'll have Bijou Star from Z1079, and after that, we'll have some questions and answers with Jenna from the Scene magazine. So we'll be right back with the Y State TV show.
Hello, I'm Judge Ronald B. Adrian of the Cleveland Municipal Court, a problem-solving court. The judges of the Cleveland Municipal Court are presented with the problems of our community every day. However, frequently making someone pay a fine or sentencing someone to jail just isn't the right thing to do to correct bad behavior. That's where the innovative programs created by the Cleveland Municipal Court come into play. And those programs are getting good results. As the court's administrative and presiding judge, I take great pride in the fact that our court fosters creative and alternative means of modifying bad behavior and turning lives around. Rehabilitation is as much a part of enhancing community safety as is punishment. Right now, our court promotes a dozen active programs to help people deal with the real underlying problems that landed them in court. Those programs are specifically designed to help people do things like breaking a drug habit, getting a driver's license back, or obtaining a GED. They also address the issues of mentally challenged offenders and breaking the cycle of domestic violence and prostitution. We still have a long way to go to make our community safer, but we're doing it by changing lives and minds one at a time. On behalf of all my colleagues here at the Cleveland Municipal Court, thank you for providing us the opportunity to serve. Again, I'm Judge Ronald B. Adrian. For more information on our problem-solving court, visit clevelandmunicipalcourt.org.